What's up, family? And today we rocking with the base TAPU KOKO deck, the regular one, the Volt Switch. One of my favorite cards in the game. I really don't play with it much because he's bound to just electric type Pokemon, and that's kind of unfair. But this deck really came from the homie in the chat or the comment section, whatever you want to call it, named Fanasty Expert. You know what I'm saying? So this is the review of what he told me to play in the comment section. Here is the comment. He said, yo, play 2 TAPU KOKO, 2 Oricorio, 2 Zero Aura, 2 Professor Oaks, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Mars, 2 Geo, 1 Con, 1 Cape, 1 Cord, 1 Center Lady, Cyrus, and a Red. Right? That's exactly what we got here. Exactly what we got here, fam. You already know what he do. Zero Aura brings in the free energy, the TAPU KOKO with the Volt Switch we just described, and then of course Oricorio to stop EXs from even just playing the game. He said he got an 8-win streak in Masters with it. Let's try it. I'm ready. Let's play. You know what our schedule is, family? You know where our beats are? I'm gonna see you in the next video. All right, Fanasty, let's see what you got with this going on, bro. I thought your name was Fantasy for the longest. Let's see. You know, obviously it's the Zero Aura. We're just gonna put Zero Aura down first. Kind of see what's going on. Okay, no need for that anymore. You know, I expect this deck to do well, right? It's a standard deck. Right, Zero Aura builds its own energy. You go in fast first. When they start to put out the other Pokemon, you use Oricorio to probably slow the game down, and then you TAPU KOKO into itself or into Oricorio, preferably probably into Oricorio. It is currently 1:32 a.m. vibing, playing the deck, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, anytime I do videos like this, I'm gonna play the first 5 games. 5 games, 5 matches. Try to stick around around the 30-minute area to around the 40-some minute area. Give my honest review. I don't count the games where people concede immediately or I just get a bad drawn hand, right? Those should never count. Okay. Well, Zero Aura is useless now, right? They also have their Pokemon, so we got to hit the Mars on them, right? Slow the game down a little bit. The question here is, what do I do? I would assume I'm still going for the kill, right? And if Sylveon decides to still try and hurt me, then Oricorio comes in, and if we get blessed with the Giovanni that he told us to put us in, then this is kind of like a damage numbers deck. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're really paying attention to the health bars of the current meta, and you're cultivating a deck that doesn't really appear to be strong, but if you know everybody's health, you know the damage output, and you just know, you know, systematically how those numbers would function, then the deck would be fire. The one question I have is that TAPU KOKO is so slow. So I guess we fix it like this, right? I'm also assuming that another situation was about Zero Aura having that electrical cord on him at a faster time. Okay, we lost Oricorio. That's my biggest concern here with this deck. My biggest concern is how is Tapu Koko, aside from the electrical cord, supposed to be relevant? Yeah, that's tough. Sylveon is probably one of the only counters to this deck, honestly. Okay, we got Oricorio. We gotta put Zero Aura down no matter what. Kind of guaranteed. It was kind of really unfortunate that last game, because the last game we didn't run into one single Giovanni, and that was tough. That was tough. We could have gotten a kill, and that's kind of what I was talking about. Why he set the deck up like this.
Damn, Neji, this shit heat.
So, guess we go ahead and get the gang up out here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. And go ahead and do that. Right? He said no Dawn. He said the Dawn ain't even worth it. And so, you know, I see what he mean, but at the same time, I don't know, right? We'll see. Dawn in a few combos. He has no Dawn and no X speed in this deck, and that kind of messes with the flow state. Like if you get a perfect state, like let's say Zero Aura first with electrical cord, then you probably don't need it. But if you don't, it's a little bit of a rocky start, and it depends on their deck. Like last game, we just ran into regular Sylveon. That, mind you, I did not realize that Sylveon gets max damage off of any evolution. They got that word evolution with a capital E. I thought that meant like evolution. Like I was tripping, bro. Evolution. I don't know, bro. I made my own stuff up. I feel bad for Shada this game because his deck is literally all EX, and he ran into an Oricorio deck. And now I'm pretty sure he's sitting there trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure it out with the greatest of ease. And then you have a lot of cards in your hand. We're just gonna go ahead and Mars. We're just gonna go ahead and Mars, right? He's really lucky that that card right there is Zero Aura and it's not Tapu Koko. I love the Tapu Koko, the regular Tapu Koko, the Volt Switch. I love that so much. The only reason I haven't been making any Tapu Koko decks myself is simply because you cannot play that card with anything other than electric Pokemon, and that kind of sucks. It don't suck that the best card is, you know, that, but okay, I kind of want to catch him by surprise. There's no need to do something that we can't even kill him with. And so we're getting poisoned. Trying to poison me, but we can simply just tag out. Finally, there goes Tapu. We're gonna eat the damage. We're gonna eat the damage. Because one, he can't boost the damage. His area's full, and I'm sure he's not running any Legos, right? Then, on top of that, I guess you're gonna put Gengar out here, so that way I can't use my cards. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, huh? So now we just shimmy over. Man, that Dawn. He swore up and down. He was like, yo, bro, you don't need the Dawn. And I just see so many areas where Dawn would benefit right now. But I mean, it just slows the game down just a tad. But I mean, if your opponent can't do anything, then, you know, whatever, right? So here's the part of the game where we begin to leave Oricorio alone. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to Cape Coco just in case he has something, right? Just in case he has. Oh, he can't even. Wow, Coco doesn't even get touched because he's volts. Yo, that is so huge. That is so huge, bro. Yo, that's so huge. We're going against Cosmog. We're first. And that's fine. Woof. Almost used the wrong card, bruh. Okay, Zero Aura. Early Energy. Nothing wrong with that. Not gonna lie, that last game would have shattered me if I was against it, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. If I was in his predicament and I put those them poison darts or whatever they call it, I forgot, on top of my Pokemon, and you can Volt Switch out and not even get affected by it. That was gross. That was legitness. Absoluticals, bruh. That was. I forgot all about that little gesture. I mean, low key, this just might be the best. think I just go forward, honestly. I think I just go forward. Go forward. Let them hit me one time, but go forward. I was gonna tag out. Girl, that Inuyasha thing be killing me, bruh. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That beat hit me, dog. Every time I hear that, bro, like, let me not be able to go to sleep, bro, and that comes on, or like, that's like one of my comfort shows. Like, that's like what I like to go to bed with. You feel me? Like, that's just being completely honest. That is my, what is this, game 3? Yeah, game 3. That is my comfort show, bro. I go to bed on that show. Pretty much because, you know, when I was back in my bed going to middle school or high school or whatever, and I wake up randomly to watching Inuyasha or the ending of Inuyasha, you hear that song and then you hear the not the replay, but you know, like I forgot the word, but it's basically you yapping about the show and what's gonna happen next time and yada 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? So that was actually pretty it's pretty lit, bruh. Them days was lit. I mean, it sucked because by the time Inuyasha came on, you only had about an hour and a half left of sleep time. So going to bed, and then me riding transfer for a couple years, I had to get up super early. So that sucked. Not gonna hold you, boy, but this song, like, it hits me with some strong nostalgia. Okay, he's gonna try to murder my he gonna try to murder my birds, bruh. You gonna try to murder my birds. Ooh-wee. Beat too strong. Now I understand the Giovanni's, because Skarmory's health, even though it doesn't even need it, right? Weakness to 80 health mons would get one shot by Tapu Koko, which is pretty good. We already have 1 point. Solgaleo dies next turn against Tapu Koko. We are intangible right now. Like, we already knew this was about to happen, right? Cyrus, he's gonna kill one of my Tapu Kokos. I mean, not my Tapu Kokos, my Oricorios, which is, to be fair, that's how it goes. And that's why he has the Pokemon Center Lady in the deck to keep them nice and healthy. And now it's GG's. I don't know, but it's got to be the best Tapu Koko deck, period. I don't know how many games we played, but I'm just gonna go ahead and play 2 more. I've seen all I needed to say. Ew. That was legitness. Okay, so we get the first energy, which is huge. I mean, not really, right? Him getting first energy would be better. Cause low key, I mean, I guess he tags us twice regardless, right? This is a godlike hand right here. Looks like we need to be going into Tapu Koko as soon as possible. Also, yeah. He's gonna hit us for 40. Zero Aura survives Sudowoodo's attacks, and we get the kill first. With 2 turns to store energy on whoever we like. Question is, do we want to? We're gonna Mars. Too many cards in your hand. Too many cards. Can't heal. So yeah, that's exactly how we're gonna move it. Too many cards in your hand, no EX Pokemon. So Oricorio is a sitting duck and a free point. So we're kind of waiting on the double Tapu right now, and we're kind of hoping to get a yeah, see, this was my worry the first time. That right there, that was my worry. So the play there would have been the heal, which I did mention to do. And we had no electrical cord, so we couldn't, yeah, that right there. We couldn't get jiggy with it there. We couldn't get jiggy with it there. This is a weird deck anyway, so. I mean, bro busted out the old Primate. So as long as old boy doesn't come out, we'll be okay. I'm going to heal Tapu, because Tapu is going to be the reason we win this. I'm also going to throw down Zero Aura to be my swap partner, because Zero Aura has more health and is less liable to die. Tapu is set up, which is really good. Okay. No cards in hand. We can kill here. He can't kill here. We made a great choice going with Zero Aura over Oricorio. Right? Tag out. Now this is the problem. We give you Oricorio. Wow. Damage still travel with me. He's gonna send in Lucario. What? Lucario was the answer, bro. 40 damage plus weakness is 60. Plus your own ability is 80. You crack all these Pokemon. You geeked out, bro. You geeked out. You ain't do the numbers right, bro. That's 60. You ain't do the numbers right, dog. You ain't do the numbers right. Oh, that's that pain, bro. That's that pain. You know, when you just do stuff willy-nilly and you don't think about it. That's tough. Okay. Let's party, bro. Deck broke. This don't make no sense, bro. Now I'm not gonna lie, we probably lost the first one. We probably gonna lose the last one. We lost the first one. We probably gonna lose the last one. I'm just being honest. Like the game said, you've done enough, kind sir. Save some for the rest of us, why don't you? Running two Oricorios is just filthy. Running two Oricorios is just feels so wrong. One just makes you feel good. Two is like, all right, buddy. All right. I'm going to throw that on TAPU KOKO because this is the Koko I'm going to be working on. So if he can't evolve Poipo and we get a Giovanni, this is actually going to be pretty solid for us. Just get one. He got two. Okay. That's not good because we kind of want to be untargetable. Giovanni? No Giovanni. All right. Well, no cheesy one shot neither. Like low key, we were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? We were supposed to. I mean, honestly, just let Tapu be low. This could have been a cheese shot. Every single time we get the opportunity to do something like that, we don't get it. We just don't get it. Okay. Interesting play. Can I get the electric cord, please, so I can go on Tapu? We have yet to do that play. Yet to do that play, bro. And bro got the evolution. I guess because he knew he was gonna lose it. Okay. And I see why he was gonna lose it. I'm just going to assume, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this on Zero Aura. I'm gonna hit him, right? Hopefully that makes him back out and bring in. Wow, wow, he didn't want to play. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. I'm sick. He saw the moves I was making. He didn't want to do it, bro. Let's give the final synopsis on this deck, bro. Look, S++, bro. Broke. A little slow, depending on the combinations, but the deck protects itself and gives you a lot of time to be able to maneuver. And honestly, it's goated. It's goated. You could substitute some items, put a Guzma like he said. You could throw an X-Speed, a Dawn in there for a different type of flow as well. But pretty much, bro, this got to be base Tapu Koko's best deck, dog. Hands down. Good stuff, Finasty. You definitely Finasty for this one.